Hey guys, we're going to take the hopper off, we're going to put some disc on, and we're going to do this year's final cultivating for the year. Back in a moment. All right, welcome back. So, sad day. Well, I say it's a sad day. It's not a sad day. Last cultivating of the year, guys. I thought we might plant some fall green beans, but I don't think we are. Right now I'm sitting at 148 quarts of green beans with 8 half gallons. So that's really 16 more quarts. So I think I got what I want this year off the green beans. We'll concentrate on, we'll do a pickling video. I think I want to do some bread and butter pickles this year. And of course we got the corn. We may be a little later on some of the corn. It just depends on, I know it won't be next week because we got vacation Bible school all week. But you know, the Silver Queen's close to coming in now, and it's in the cob making stage. But it had no water, so I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make, and it may be a deal where we have to rely on some of the mystery corn or the stoles that we're fixing to lay by with the disc. And this will be the last of the series of the basics that you can use to raise some corn. So we've done spikes, we've done half sweeps, and now we'll lay it by with some discs today. And I think you guys will see it can be done. You just got to stay on it a little bit, but you know, it can be done. And I'm gonna hit this stoles with some water hard because it may be my only saving grace on some putting back some corn because we just hadn't had a whole lot of water. So I won't bore you. Poor Will, he fell. I won't bore you with the details of putting the disc on. I'm sorry guys, sometimes when I walk away, I still think, I forget that I have a microphone on now. And I don't need to yell when I'm away from the camera. That's my fault. These are some smaller discs than what I use to bed with. Good discs, they're just a little bit smaller than the bedding disc. So we'll put these on. Get the tractor ready and we'll drive out here and I'll show you a little bit of the green beans and stuff and tell you what my plans is there, but back in a second. I won't tighten them down until I see what they're doing. Alright guys, just making a little bit of adjustment right there. And that's going to put her where we need to go. We'll get them tightened up here and I'll show you a little bit of the green bean. All right, you can see I've had a change of heart about my cucumbers. I originally said, well, I don't really use, but I'm gonna make some pickles. I'm gonna make some bread and butter pickles this year, because that is a nice roll of cucumbers right there. It's nice and thick and getting pretty good. I was just seeing this German Johnson right here. Yeah, it's typical German Johnson. But they still make a good canning tomato, and Will's got those. Got some squash. I probably need to pick a few. I thought I might try to can a few of those squash too. And we're gonna get up those potatoes. I'd love to do it next week, but I just don't think I'm gonna be able to have time unless I may plow them out one evening and let Will finish up the video the next day. I may do something like that. I'm sure it won't break y'all's heart if I'm not on a video all the way. I'm just playing. Let's look at these green beans. So this is, you know, like I said, 130, whatever it was, plus the half-gallon jugs, 6 rolls. I had thought about cutting them up. Well, I was going to let the goats eat on them for a little bit, and then I was going to cut them in and replant another crop. But I think with the amount of blooms on them and a lot of these little boogers here, I've pulled them twice, but I think I can get one more pulling off of them and be pretty decent. There's still some blooms and some babies in there, so I think what we'll do is hit them with water real good if it don't rain this coming week, and we'll just get us another pulling off of these, and we'll call it a season on the beans. We'll let the goats come in here and eat a little bit and cut it up. But last cultivating, guys, for the year, we got to take all the cultivators off the tractor, get the fast hitch back on there, because I may run that bush hog down that row and then run the potato plow down it for Will and Sammy, and they can film doing that. But we're going to go ahead and lay this corn by, because my plan here, because I can water this, we're going to lay it by, and I can hit it with water, hit it with some nitrogen. It's looking better and better. It wasn't looking as good as I thought it should look, but it's coming on pretty good now. It's greening up and growing a little bit, and so it may have just got stunted with water. Don't be surprised on the video, guys, if you don't see a little bit of mud right here. I was using this thing here to water it. It does fine on the green beans. It really puts the water out. Good Lord, Will. Who pulled this roll? My goodness. You see that, guys? Oh, man. Look at what Will missed. Nice green beans. What was I saying? So we're going to use this waterer right here, and I'm going to really hit this corn with water. With that being said, I'm going to switch mics. Let's jump on the tractor. see. What was that Forrest Gump said? And just like that, it was gone. That would be the cultivating for this year, guys. Man, I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. I was just thinking, we started this year, you know, plowing and disking and, you know, doing some other things, but you know, we've done rolling cultivators. We now see that it can be done without rolling cultivators. I mean, that's a pretty nice little field of corn there, and it could be better. I'm still going to do that soil test on it. But so it can be done. So, you know, I look forward to, you know, by now you should have seen a canning video. I think you have, and look forward to doing some on some pickles, and look forward to doing some bush hogging, getting the bush hog right. Got a bunch of stuff. We're going to reopen up the corn patch that, like I said, you guys caught the tail end of about a 10-year run on that corn patch. When I say you caught the tail end of it, I had just kind of started filming a little bit YouTube, and we're going to open it back up next year, and partly because I can water, and it is a real good patch for corn. I've grown some real, I think one of my most viewed videos, and I don't know why, I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just a simple cutting. I think I'm cutting the corn patch or something, but one of them I'm cutting the corn patch, and you can see the corn, the Silver Queen was as tall as the muffler of the tractor on it. I always liked the video. It was a good video, but anyway, so I thank you. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one, and come back.